Now can we fall in love by Southern playalistic banging through the night? Fall in love, and I ain't never felt no type of way about this living do or die. Type of way.
All right, friends.
Yes,
I'm Adriana with the DAWA Studios at South by Southwest 2023, and we are doing some impromptu interviews today here at Artist Village. And y'all, we talking to the one, the only, J Mill,
Yes,
who I consider one of the most humble, probably the most, honestly, humble, kind rappers I've ever met. Because if you know, then you know I have this perception that, you know, rappers are like these non-violent psychopaths, but this is not someone I get that energy from, at all. But I already kind of introduced them, but friend, who are you? Tell the people who you are.
I am J Mill, man. One of them guys, one of them steppers.
Literally, one of them ones. And also, I would like to say, this man's is tall, okay? And to be a tall rapper and to do it well, listen, it's
either or with
an
a lot
anomaly.
of people. It's either or with a lot of people.
With a whole lot of people.
Get you somebody that can do both.
On me?
You hear me?
Listen. So, J Mill, tell me, who are you? Like, underneath, you know, the rapper thing, underneath, like, being this, like, cool dude with like this super professional, what I consider professional presence. Who are you?
I'm a father first.
Yeah.
I'm a great guy. I'm a husband to be. I'm one of them guys that, like, you want to check if you're a father and you got a daughter out here, you might want to, you know what I'm saying, a young man like me talking to your daughter. Yeah. I'm just a real stand-up guy. Look out for the others around me, and I'm the last one to get whatever I have come my way. I'm the last one that wants to. I want to make sure that everybody else eats first. So definitely the leader.
Yeah,
that's the word.
I love that. So where does that come from? Like, where do you get this, like, that the energy to want to make sure all your people good, you have good people around you? Where does that come from? Because a lot of people do it for clout,
right? And
a lot of people do it because they want to be seen and they just want to be the head person, but not necessarily like lead,
right?
So how do you do that? Like, where does that come from?
Well, where I come from, my background is just like, I know what I didn't want to be. So I grew up in single mother household.
Yeah.
Like, everything has always been on me. Like, I'm the middle child, but I've always been like the leader in the house to make all the decisions. And I've been the athlete in the house. So just knowing where it comes from, like the actual struggle, and being able to, you know what I'm saying, be in a position where I can do what I have to do. And it's sonically like bigger than me for real. It's like my music has become good enough to where I can move around with this wristband on and really like meet anyone and everyone that you know what I'm saying? You never know who you might run into. So just having that on me at a young age, just that responsibility, just being responsible as a youngin', they put me in position to be like just serious about what I'm doing. Like, this ain't for play. I get one life. So like the urgency is like, I got to make the most of what it is right now. I'm 24. And we got a long way to go, but I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be for real.
Yeah, I love that. So let me ask you this, right? Because in my circles, there's a little bit of debate, right? So are you a rapper? Like, do we consider J Mill a rapper?
I'm an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can create in any genre, any lane. I may rap, but we can put the rap down and I become an instrument. And you can hear it in the raps. These days, I'm turning raps into just like, you might just fall in love with the record. You know what I'm saying? So it might not even be what I'm saying. It's just how I'm sounding sometimes. So to create like that, you have to become an artiste.
Artiste.
That's Mill right there. Artiste.
Yeah, I love that.
It's Mill.
And I mean, listen, I personally think since the second I've heard of you, I've always looked at you as someone who is ready. Like, you have this perfect voice. Like, it's crazy. That's like, your voice just sounds like you're supposed to be heard everywhere. So how do you personally describe, like, the type of music that you make?
I go into it, it's the perfect mix of pain and passion. Mm-hmm. And then whatever comes from that, that's just me. So it doesn't matter what tempo, what beat I'm on. If I'm mixing like any type of life experience I've been through and the beat is on, I don't write, so I create from here and here.
Yeah.
And it's straight from the heart, straight from the mind.
Yeah.
And like I said, the perfect mix of pain and passion into a lower octave, but I can go higher as well. But hey,
yeah,
just the perfect mix of pain and passion for sure.
Got you. Wait, so what does this mean? Like, you don't write? Like, how does that work? Like, what's your studio song making process look like?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I go in there and I surprise myself. And this is just me being like 100% transparent.
Yeah.
I don't like to like premeditate like how the session is going to go. I started off writing for sure. I've always had like good writing like etiquette. I was in always like prestige writing classes in high school, college. I was a former teacher. I used to teach third grade. So just being able to live in situations you would never know. But,
insane.
Yeah. So just always being able. Everything I talk about in my music, I've been able to actually do it. So it's nothing. It's easy for me to create something like a song.
Yeah.
And it just might be a hit. You know what I'm saying? It might sound good. I just say the right things that sound good sometimes. And fortunately, I get to live what I'm talking about.
Listen, it's very important. And I mean, obviously, the songwriters of the world, they are a very important, I think, hidden gem to the industry that people don't talk about. But for those of y'all that like make your own music, that write your own words or draw your own words from whatever source, right, that you get it from, I think it is super dope. And you can definitely tell when it's real, when it's authentic. So how important is it for you to make music from a place of experience?
It's very important. Like, I'm damn near playing I Spy every time I'm in the studio. So if I bring the guys with me to the studio, like I'll mention like one of the guys and what they do. Like, it's just something as far as like something that somebody can resonate with.
Yeah.
And I'm saying things that, you know what I'm saying, I've been through, but also my mans might be going through a situation. I can dive into that. So I got to be able to live and say exactly how I'm living, because you never know, man. These people out here, they come and test you about what you're talking about. And I ain't one of them guys that's putting no negativity in the air. All I want to do is, you know what I'm saying, look out for me, make good music, and hey, if I can do this for as long as I can, that's what I want to do.
Oh, I love that. So, wait, what are your goals? What is a short-term goal with this music that you have in mind?
A short-term
that you
goal,
want to share with the peeps?
I want to get to the point where I can reach a pivotal point to where I can get to upper echelon. Like, I do want to become a Billboard artist. I do want to become a household name in the city of Austin, just because we don't have that here. So I feel like with the image that I pursue, that I, you know what I'm saying, that I have, and the goal, the passion that I have behind my music, and also the sound of my music, I feel like, why not me? You know what I'm saying? So that's a short-term goal, but I just want to be able to give back to the artists out here that's betting on themselves, because I've been there before, you know? Like, that's all I ever wanted to do. Like, something as beautiful as what Jay Soulja does with the Smoke Out, or something as beautiful as what, you know what I'm saying, KUTX is doing for the city of Austin. Like, just seeing black young entrepreneurs bet on themselves. I don't look at us as just rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of artists out here creating something out of nothing. And
literally.
We live in the city, and it looks good because we're South by Southwest, but I want y'all to know, from the city of Austin standpoint, rap music, hip-hop music isn't, you know what I'm saying, isn't dominant, isn't popular, and it's rare that we get into these spaces. So shout out to Adriana being able to be in this platform, having this platform, and being able to, you know what I'm saying, give people like me a chance on an interview to speak my mind on hey man, we here, you know what I'm saying?
We are here.
And
like,
it's gonna be
exist.
it's way more of J Mills. There's so many more of these young, beautiful artists out here, and all we need is a spotlight for real. So once the spotlight is on us, we shining with this. Hey, I got it on. You hear me?
Yeah,
it's
literally.
Just like that.
So as some person who is from the city,
right,
like for real, what's your perception of the current state of hip hop in Austin?
The current state, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
The past 2 years has been on the up and up. Like, shout out to Soulja, bro. They do a good job of getting like the camaraderie, everything about it. Like, even like the bloggers in the city, like they're stirring up this list and everything. Like, I like the camaraderie that's making it competitive, but also we need eyes from Austin City Limits, South by Southwest, Austin Chronicle, like all the big name household, like the Billboard, all that, man, if you have access to upper echelon hip hop music, you need to be able to put it on the, put it on the stage where we belong, because this is live music capital of the world.
On me.
And not too many artists are using live instrumentation, so that's what's taken away from it. But I'm one of those artists that understood that, so that's my set.
And you do it well.
You're not gonna see me without the whole band. And I'm buying in. We don't get paid for these shows. That's what I want people to know. Like, I'm an artist that's putting a band in play, and we don't get paid for it. I'm really just betting on myself for real. So
yeah, dang, how important is that though?
It's very important. Before you even have the music laid out, you gotta have your feelings out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be hard days, but your feelings can't be involved at all. Like, you gotta understand it. What you're doing is very, like, it's a double minority for real.
Yeah.
It's a double minority. So you can't be entitled to nothing. Like, you gotta get it out the mud, literally.
Literally. Friend,
yes, ma'am.
The fact that you are literally a baby infant, you know, in comparison to an old lady like me, right?
No,
but
this
you,
is wise time.
I know. Listen, but you are so wise, and you speak so eloquently, and you could literally be lying in my face, but it's always the same exact energy, every single time.
Yes, ma'am.
So where does that come from? How are you this super balanced, super just well-adjusted artist who girls love to look at,
for sure,
and who is a good artist? How do you balance all of that?
I would be lying if I told you I had everything figured out. I'm really just trying to keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Every time you meet me, it's gonna be a consistent character, whoever I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't care if I met the guy at the end of the bench on the basketball team, or if I met the starter. It's gonna be the same energy regardless, because nobody's better than nobody. I don't treat anything as much as South by Southwest. We can be doing a hole in the wall, and you're gonna get a set from me that's gonna be, I'm giving my all.
Phenomenal, yeah.
So that just comes from my upbringing. I grew up around a lot of older people, and them older people put me in position to where it's just like,
you soaked in the wisdom.
Hey, I was a sponge.
Yeah.
Call me SpongeBob.
Literally.
Like, soak it up.
This is crazy,
yes,
sir.
Ma'am.
Like, and I mean, not crazy like in a bad way. It's just like
rare.
Really, it's very rare.
Yes, ma'am.
J Mill. And the fact that you understand that about yourself, that level of self-awareness, I feel, is going to take you places that the talent wouldn't necessarily take someone, you know? So
I say it in a song that I got. Based on my current situation, had to get back to them basics. I don't need no validation, because I know who I am. So that's basically just me bleeding on the mic for real, just basically looking in the mirror like, I don't need validation from no one. I don't need extra energy from no one. I have it within myself, so I know who I am.
Ooh, sir, what a word. Like, your parents, your people that raised you.
I can't really give them that credit. I had to raise myself.
Listen, as some person who also had to raise themselves and who really had to fight to present as authentically as humanly possible, right? I feel that. But somebody is proud.
For sure.
Goddamn,
hey, somebody
I'm not
responsible.
the one.
Shout out to the man above, man. He created you created a guy. You created a guy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love that. I stand. See, I can't wait to talk to you more, but like literally, I just stand. So what do you have going on this week of South by? What are you running around and doing?
Today is the first day of the madness. So yesterday we had a kickoff show. It was cool. But Wednesday, man, Sheridan Backyard, KUTX. I'll be on at 9:30 at the Sheridan Backyard. And we're going to be putting on for the city.
That's Wednesday?
Yes, that's Wednesday.
Okay, I had to remind myself.
It's good. It's good. But, yeah, throughout the whole week, I'm just really out here networking. I'll be on Young Bryce's set at Revival Coffee on at the Smokeout. So, hey, gang and them, we back. You know what I'm saying?
Man, very excited. So, where can we find you? Where are the places?
You can find me on all streaming platforms at J. Space It Out, Mill, and I just dropped the album, man. It's going crazy. Mill's Remorse is out right now. We got way more singles on the way, but while it's brewing.
Friend, when I say every song is a radio song, and I don't
order.
even listen to the radio like that, but listen, marketable.
No gas.
AF.
No gas.
Oh, well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, we are DAWA Hills here at South by, getting these interviews off. very sporadically
doing a
with
great
these
job
artists.
up here too.
I stand. Well,
It's
thank
beautiful.
you.
Hey, it's beautiful to see somebody in the city, you know what I'm saying, that we're familiar with being in position to do something at South by Southways. And hey, bro, we in the artist village, man. We in the artist village, bro. So if you see this, make sure that when you get this Richard Millie, come see Adriana at the artist village, man. No cap. It's good people over here. Shout out to the good people.
Why, Stan? Thank you so much. I'm so bad at goodbyes, but
It's
bye.
good.
God dang.
Bye. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm respectful. My mama raised me well. I appreciate you.
Aw, appreciate
Hello.